The Mines Secretary Viswapati Trivedis has been shunted out of the Mining Ministry. Now, after Colgate, the iron mining scam in Goa is taking its toll on the government. Trivedis was in line of fire of the Prime Minister's office for not consulting the Union Cabinet before placing the Justice Shah Commission inquiry report into the 35,000 crores Goa illegal mining scam in Parliament. The report has embarrassed the PMO as the report questions the role of the officials and ministers of Environment Ministry. In fact, Trivedis was slapped with a show cause on how the MB Shah Committee report reached Parliament in the first place by passing the Cabinet. Sources revealed the report was submitted to the government by the Shah Commission on the 15th of March. According to the Commission of Inquiry Act, the report was supposed to be tabled within 6 months' time. Sources revealed that Mining Minister Viswapati Patel brought it to the notice of the government that it's mandatory to table the report. However, there was no response, and when it was finally tabled, Trivedis' head rolled. Today, a petition has been filed in the Supreme Court to stop illegal mining in Goa, citing the MB Shah probe report. Kunal Shankar, our correspondent, now joins us with more details from the Supreme Court. Kunal, is this going to be the basis of what we are likely to see in court today, this report, MB Shah report?
Well, that's right, Maha. This is a petition filed by an NGO, Goa Foundation, that has actually been sort of monitoring the illegal mining situation in Goa for a good while. In fact, this is the second petition they have filed, but a few years later, where they have extensively cited the MB Shah Commission, which a report which is actually not a complete report, a partial report which was tabled in the monsoon session, and the action taken report as well this past month. And they have also said that given that the report itself cites vast illegalities committed by bureaucrats of the state and in fact the political establishment, that it is only right that the entire mining operation is suspended. That includes transport and trade. In fact, they allege that despite the suspension of mining by the state of Goa, there is a lot of trade that is yet taking place with the already existing stock in the state, which is being shipped out. They particularly cite China as a country where a whole lot of the manganese and ore is being shipped out to, and they are seeking that this immediately stops. They are also saying that an independent special agency be appointed which will look into the loss and pilferage to the state exchequer and pin blame on the several politicians and bureaucrats involved.
All right, Kunal, stay on with us. We also have with us our correspondent Ashish Mehrishi. Ashish, was the ministry wrong in actually tabling this report to Parliament without really having this report having gone to the Cabinet?
You know, if you go through the show cause notice that has been issued to Viswapati Trivedis, it says that how is it possible that you know, the ministry can table the report directly without going to the cabinet. But if you see, Viswapati Trivedis has been transferred and he has been sent to Inland Waterways Authority, and sources reveal, you know, in the Ministry of Mines, that there is a big inside story to tell on what happened in the mining thing. The report of MB Shah was given to the Ministry of Mines on the 15th of March of this year, that is 2012, and it kept with you know, it was kept in lock and key by the government, because when you go through the entire report, the accusation is on the Prime Minister of India, for the reason that the Prime Minister is being accused through the Ministry of Environment, because at that point of time he was holding the Ministry of Environment and Forest. And I'll just read out, you know, it says the Ministry of Environment and Forest should identify such officials, including the minister responsible for stipulating such conditions, and initiate action against them under the provisions of law. So clearly the Prime Minister has been indicted for giving wrong environmental clearances by the MB Shah Commission. So you know, this report has actually brought embarrassment to the Prime Minister, and it is because of this reason that, you know, the Secretary has been made the scapegoat and he has been transferred. So there is a very big inside story for this.
Absolutely. The ministry, the secretary perhaps were not wrong in tabling that report to Parliament, but because it's caused so much embarrassment to the PMO, that's the reason that we're now seeing him being shunted out. Ashish Mehrishi and Kunal Shankar, many thanks for getting us all those details.